Good morning, dear student. Welcome once again to the SRBPS online classes. Today, children, we are going to discuss question number 5 of your exercise 9.2. So, let's start the question and let's make the figure by reading the question only. So, question says here, ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to CD. AB parallel to CD. Right, so we are going to make a trapezium. We all know that trapezium is a four-sided quadrilateral which have one pair of sides parallel to each other. And here they had given AB parallel to CD. So, A, B, C, D, these both sides are parallel to each other. Next thing which is given, that is AD is equals to BC. It means side AD is equal to BC. Then question says CE is drawn parallel to AD. CE is drawn parallel to AD. So we are going to start drawing CE, which is supposed to be parallel to AD, right? So CE parallel to AD. So let me make an arrow to show that it is parallel to this side. Meeting AB at E. Meeting AB at E. So now this is the required figure as per the given question. Now let's move on. What we need to prove in this question. So there are 3 points that we have to prove by using the given information in this question. So the first thing is AECD is a parallelogram. AECD is a parallelogram. That means we have to prove this figure AECD as a parallelogram. Next, we have to prove AD equals EC. That is AD equals EC. And the last, we have to prove this given triangle as an isosceles triangle. So we will prove it one by one. So let's start with the first part of the question that we have to prove. So now let's start with the first thing that question asks us to prove that AECD is a parallelogram. So first thing that we have to observe here, what we need to prove? We need to prove a parallelogram. So first of all, we should know what is actually a parallelogram and how can I prove any four-sided figure a parallelogram. So children, already we have done the features and I told you there basically we have 3 types of features: side feature, angle feature and diagonal feature. So we can opt for any of the feature to prove a particular figure a parallelogram. So according to the given information we will go for it, right? So now as you can see here, angles are not given, diagonals are not given, so we simply switch to sides, right? Now when we come to side, so what features we have learned about side in a parallelogram? The first feature that we have learned, that opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. So either of them we can use to prove a particular four-sided figure a parallelogram. So now I am going to show which of this I am going to use to prove it a parallelogram. So let's see over here. Let me erase this. Now you can see here it is already given that this side is parallel to this side. So we know that AD is parallel to EC, which is given in question, right? Second thing, which we know that this whole figure is a trapezium and we have learned, and it is given also that AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. If AB is parallel to CD, so we can say that AE is also parallel to CD, right? Why it is so? Because if we have two lines, right, and I'm going to say that these two lines are parallel. So if I cut short the another line, right, so that line will remain parallel to the second side or not, to the other side or not, it will remain parallel. So similarly, as we have seen here that this is the whole side which is parallel to CD, so if I am going to take a part of this line, so this side will remain parallel to the given side, right or not? So that's why we can say that if AB parallel to CD, so we can say that AE will also be parallel to CD. AE will also be parallel to CD. So now we have one pair of parallel side here and the another pair of parallel side here. So from these two equations, that because AD is parallel to EC and AE is parallel to CD, so we can say that the given four-sided figure is a parallelogram, because when the opposite sides are parallel to each other in a four-sided figure, we can call the given figure as a parallelogram. Right, children? So what we will write here, that AECD is a parallelogram. Therefore, this is a symbol of therefore, three dots. Therefore, AECD is a parallelogram. Reason in bracket we can write, because opposite sides are parallel to each other. Right, children? So this is the reason by which we can say that opposite sides are parallel to each other. So we can say the given figure is a parallelogram. Right? Now let's move to the next part of the question. Next part of the question, it asks that AD is equal to EC. Now already we have proved that this figure is a parallelogram in the first part. Since AECD is a parallelogram, we will write in bracket proved above. Therefore, AD equals EC. Right? Why? Because opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. So this is the reason that this side is equals to this side. Clear? Now move on to the next part, the last part of the question. Triangle CED is an isosceles triangle. Now again we will see, for being an isosceles triangle, what we need either two angles equal or two sides to be equal. Right. So first of all, let's mark which triangle we are going to prove. We are going to prove actually this triangle CEB. Sorry for writing this. It is CEB. CEB. This triangle we are going to prove that it is an isosceles triangle. Right, children? So what we will do over here, because angles are not given, so definitely I am going to take a side portion over here. So let's see how we are going to prove the side portion. Right? So in the first two parts, we have proved this is a parallelogram and this side is equals to this side. So if you have read question carefully, so one more thing is given in the question. And that is that AD is equals to BC. Which side I am talking about? This side. AD is equals to BC. And in B part we have proved that AD is equals to EC also. Right. AD is equals to EC also. when AD is equals to BC and AD is equals to EC. So it means what? When two different things are equal to the same thing. So it means they both are equal to each other, right or not? So we can say that equation 1 we will take it, equation 2 we will take it. So what we will write? We will write from equation 1 and 2. So it means BC equals EC, right? We will give it a name as equation 3. So we will write from equation 3 we can say triangle CEB is an isosceles triangle, right? So this is the way we can prove any triangle an isosceles triangle, by proving any two sides of a triangle equal. Right children, I hope it is clear to everyone. So thank you so much. Stay safe and practice more questions of these kind. Bye bye.